Here's Luka. Say hi. Hi. Say, my name's Luka, and I need a new kidney. Yes, I do. Yeah. Hi, my name is Bethany, and I'm Luka's mom. I wanted to share more about where we are at in the kidney transplant process. For those who don't know our story, my son Luka was diagnosed with something called PUV when I was 17 weeks pregnant. We were in Albania at the time, and the doctors told us that nothing could be done. However, God intervened and led us to Cincinnati Children's, where they have a fetal care center. During the pregnancy, I got 2 surgeries, which helped save his life. And he was born in end-stage kidney failure, so he has been on dialysis since birth. We were in the NICU for 4 months and then came home, and my husband Ghazi and I have been managing his dialysis at home since then. We're really excited because he is now the right height and length to be able to receive a kidney transplant. And so we are now in the process of finding a good match and donor. So this last week, we were at Cincinnati Children's for a transplant evaluation, and our donor coordinator really encouraged us to share Luka's story and share about the process of kidney donation with our friends and family to see if God may be putting it on someone's heart to get tested and possibly donate. While my husband and I are going through the testing process, there are multiple steps that go into determining if someone could donate. And at any point along the path, we could find out that we are not a good match. And so then the process starts over again. So it's really ideal to have multiple people thinking about getting tested or somewhere in the process of being tested so that we don't have to start at ground zero if my husband or I can't donate. The second reason that we are sharing about donation is that there are 6 different factors, and they determine if someone is a good match or not to give to Luka. And oftentimes parents can be an okay match but not a perfect match because each kid gets a mix from mom and dad. And so while there may be a chance that we can donate, we may not be the best match. Now, if someone's not an ideal match and donates, oftentimes there's a higher risk of rejection, which means more hospital admissions and that the kidney won't last as long. Also, it would require Luka to be on steroids and really strong medicine if he does go into rejection. So it's really ideal to get a lot of people tested and then determine who might be the best match. And then the third reason that we want to share about donation is that in learning kind of what life is like after transplant, it's really clear that there'll be a lot of changes for our family, and sometimes the year after transplant is harder than being on dialysis itself. Luka will be very immunocompromised and on some new really strong medicine, and that can have side effects and require hospital admissions. And so if one of us, Ghazi or I, is recovering from surgery, it will put a lot of stress and pressure on the other parent to do all the caregiving for Luka. We don't want anyone to feel pressured about donating. This is something that if God is compelling you to get tested or you have an interest in learning more, we just want to share about it. Again, there is no pressure. We know that God has the perfect donor picked out for Luka, and he's writing a beautiful story already in Luka's life. So if you're interested in being a part of Luka's story, I'm now going to share how you can be tested. The best thing to do is reach out to our donor coordinator at Cincinnati Children's. Her name is Tina, and she's very available to email or talk on the phone with anyone that has questions. If you are interested in donating, you would fill out an application, and then a mouth swab kit would be sent to your house. You then do the mouth swab, send it in. It takes 2 weeks to find out if you're a match or not. Then, if you are a match, you would need to get urine, blood, EKG, and a CAT scan done. If all of those things are looking good, then they would bring you into Cincinnati Children's, where you'd have 2 days of an eval. And at that point, they would determine if you're a good match or not. So some qualifications for donation are you need to live in the USA or be in the USA for the testing and the surgery. Then you need to be able to take off time from work. So the hospital stay is 1 to 2 days, and then it's about a week of just relaxing at home. And then it's about 6 weeks of light duty. So this means no heavy lifting. You can't pick up anything heavier than 10 pounds. So think kids, garbage, boxes. So sometimes employers have, PTO plans for people that donate. There are organizations that compensate for wages lost because you're taking time off work. It's something that Tina would be able to help answer more specific questions for your situation. And then for blood type, Luka is type A, so he can receive an A or O kidney. The positive or negative does not matter. However, if you don't have A or O blood and want to donate, you could do something called paired exchange, where you donate to Joe and then Joe's donor donates to Luka. And then you need to be between the ages of 18 and 50 years old, no history of diabetes, a healthy BMI, and a non-smoker. The hospital will not allow you to donate unless you have a very, very low risk of ever developing kidney disease in the future. After you donate, the existing kidney actually builds new channels and becomes more efficient. And so people really don't feel any different after they donate. I went to a panel where I heard from a variety of people that had donated, and all of them said, within a couple weeks, I was back to my normal routine, just had some soreness in my abdomen from the surgery, but I don't feel any different after donating. And I think this is the story of a lot of people. Also, it does not shorten your lifespan, and you can have children after you donate. So the best thing to do, again, is email Tina. You can also ask me questions if you have them. We have this microsite that you could share. That's if you are not able to donate, sharing with friends and family through Facebook, email, social media, texting, word of mouth. Those are all really good ways to get the word out that Luka needs a kidney. Please pray that we find the ideal donor, and you can also get more information about kidney donation from the National Kidney Foundation and the National Kidney Registry. So thank you for your time. We're so grateful to have such wonderful friends and family that are supporting and praying for Luka. Have a wonderful day. Bye.